What's up, and welcome to Beaver Inside Access, inside the Beaver Dam here on Minot State University's campus. I'm your host, Kurt Miller. We have two guests today. Gemma Biasetto, the goalkeeper of the Minot State women's soccer team, will join us later, but right now we have a familiar face, head coach Coach Hughes of the Minot State football team. Coach Hughes, it's good to have you back on the show today. I know I've heard you say multiple times you guys are looking forward to Upper Iowa now. The last week's game is in the past. Your staff is looking forward to the Upper Iowa game. The team's looking forward to the game. Is it difficult to get a group of players to get focused on that up-and-coming game after a tough loss the past weekend?
Well, it's difficult no matter what. I mean, you're dealing with college-age guys, and whether you win or lose, there's always so many things going on week to week with academics and personal lives. I mean, it's the same challenge every single week. And so what we talk about doing is, we'll come in on a Sunday night, we'll watch watch the game, and we'll have a light practice. Give them the day off Monday, and then our expectation for our players is that when they come back to work on Tuesday for practice, that they're ready to go and they're focused and they're dialed in for what they need to be dialed into. So I think the team, for that matter, I think they're anxious to get back to work and anxious to show what they're capable of doing, because we certainly did do what we wanted to do last week.
Okay. I know a big point of emphasis for you is kind of making it a point to all the guys on the field that they're 1/11th out on the field.
Right.
What have you and your staff kind of started to implement this week, and for the rest of the days of practice before the game, what are you guys going to do to help make sure that it's a full unit out there and 11 of 11 guys are playing to their best capability?
Well, that's a great question, and to that point, we had a lot of guys not doing their individual part on the field, not from a lack of effort or not from a lack of care, but just maybe some unfamiliarity with maybe some of the schemes, maybe the first game jitters. I mean, I don't know what it all was, but we certainly didn't have all 11 doing what they needed to do on a given snap consistently. So to your question, what do we need to do as coaches? We need to continue to really demonstrate it clearly in the meeting room. We need to show the film so they understand clearly what needs to get done. And we just need to emphasize what it takes to win over and over and over, so the guys have a clear picture in their mind what needs to be done.
Okay. One of those 11 pieces out on the field is the running back position. You didn't get the kind of productivity that you would definitely like to see out of the running back in the backfield. What are you guys going to do? Are there any adjustments you can make to help improve the running game this week against Upper Iowa?
Well, that was one of the biggest disappointments of last week's game. I mean, I've always felt a strong running team is critical to being a championship team. Whether it's a spread team or a pro-style attack like we've been, the best teams in every level are always great running teams. So for us, we've got to get much better that way. With our blocking schemes, we've tried to simplify a couple of things. Not that they were overly complicated to begin with, but we tried to just make it a little bit more clear cut for the guys, so there's less thinking and they can play faster. And we're hoping that will enable the kids to play with a little bit higher level of focus and intensity and execution.
Okay, well, definitely we hope to see a better running game out of the team this week. We're going to get to a break real quick here. On the other side, we'll have a couple more questions for Coach Hughes, and then stay tuned for the interview with Gemma Biasetto.
For 100 years, Minot State has grown as a premier university. Graduate and undergraduate students and faculty working in collaboration. NCAA Division II athletics. Community engagement. Preparing successful graduates. We're proud of our 100-year history, and we're ready for a new century. In the midst of excellence, we have found our place, legacy, and vision. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard.
Papa John, pizza maker. Peyton Manning, playmaker.
New season, Peyton. You got to have a kickoff deal to start it right.
Okay, like a superstition.
Yeah. You got any superstitions?
Score more points than they do?
It's not really superstitious.
It works.
Up your game with the new kickoff special. Get any large two-topping pizza, only $10. Add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza,
Better football.
Papa John's.
Welcome back inside the Beaver Dam here on Minot State University's campus. Kurt Miller alongside head football coach Coach Hughes. Coach Hughes, it's your first home game this Saturday, Community Day, fireworks to commence the evening. Do you expect there to be some pregame jitters from your team before they head out onto the field? First home game, a lot of excitement surrounding that.
Well, I hope not. I mean, I think that they should be confident in themselves.
Yep.
I mean, they practice hard. We have to obviously, you know, as we just talked about, learn how to execute things a little bit better and function a little bit more efficiently as a team on a collective note. But I think they'll be fine. I'm looking forward to playing at home. It'll be our first home game this season. I know our players are looking forward to that. We look forward to everybody wearing red and being loud and supporting our team. You know, I think that it's an exciting time for our program, and I think the kids will play well as a result.
We're definitely looking forward to seeing Red Alert out there, the student section, hopefully getting pretty excited, getting loud for the team out there on the field. What can you tell us about Upper Iowa? I know you've probably scouted them a little bit. What kind of style of play do they have?
Well, they're a well-coached team. You know, like the team we played last week. Coach Shea there at Upper Iowa has been in the business for a long, long time. He's a good coach. His team offensively, they're a spread team. They like to throw the ball. A lot of quick game, that type of thing, three-step drop, all those kind of things.
Okay.
And then defensively, they want to be an aggressive downhill team, very aggressive with their linebackers, very aggressive with their safeties. So we have to match their physicality, you know, that they bring defensively. But again, a well-coached team, and we'll definitely have our work cut out for us to pick up a win this weekend.
Okay. Well, Coach, thank you for your time once again this week. The Minot State football team is home this weekend at 6 p.m. at Herb Parker Stadium. Make sure you come out and support the team. We'll be back in just a second with goalkeeper Gemma Biasetto.
Give me an S, S. Give me an R, R. Give me a T, T.
Good job! Our SRT team is here to give you great communication services.
We have smartphones and basic phones with nationwide and regional plans.
Get unlimited talk, text, pictures, and 3 gigs of data. It's SRT's nationwide unlimited plan for just $90 a month.
Or get a great deal on a shared plan for the whole family.
SRT, let's talk.
Welcome back to Beaver Inside Access. I'm your host, Kurt Miller, and we're now joined by goalkeeper Gemma Biasetto of the women's soccer team here on Minot State University's campus. Gemma, you guys just came back from your trip to Oklahoma. You guys tied 1 with Southwestern Oklahoma State. Are you guys satisfied with the result, or were you hoping to get a little bit more from your trip?
We were definitely expected to lose to them, so a tie is better than what other people would expect from us, but I think at first we were a little timid, not sure how to play the game, but then once we got going we realized that we actually had a chance, so I think a tie is alright for now, for the start of the season, but we have definitely many things to improve on, but we're going to be good. So.
Okay. Do you think the trip prepared you guys for your upcoming games against Southern Nazarene and Central Missouri, both pretty good teams in their own respect?
Definitely. Throughout the game, we just got a boost of confidence where we realized, hey, we're actually pretty good. We can take this season and run with it. So I think definitely we're going to be good. And we're ready for these next 3 games that we have coming up this week.
Okay. We'll get to a break real quick. When we come back, we'll get to some more questions just about you personally. When we come back, we'll get to that.
I was all about life under the city lights. I had offers to play from big schools on both coasts, a chance to live life in the fast lane. But I had another calling, to focus on my studies, on my sport. I came north. Here, I found peace. I found soul. I found what's real. These are my people. This is my school. This is what it's all about.
All right, welcome back. Gemma, what's your favorite thing about being on the soccer team here at Minot State?
I think my favorite thing is the sense of community that we have right here. The girls are awesome. They're just like a second family away from home. And just being able to wear the jersey and be like, hey, I'm on the soccer team. This is kind of cool.
Okay. So you're pretty comfortable around your team. Have there been any embarrassing moments with your teammates?
Oh, countless embarrassing moments, but I think I was trying to do a trick, and I'm a goalkeeper, so I'm not supposed to do tricks. And I was trying to flip the ball up behind my head. It was successful until the landing, and there was just a bunch of balls that we just distributed out. And I did the trick, landed on a ball, fell, hit my face on the ball, and my whole team saw it. And I was just like, well, hello. And they were like, hey, that's why goalies don't do tricks. So there's that.
Okay, well, that's pretty unfortunate. You're from Albuquerque, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty far away from Minot, North Dakota.
Yeah.
What do you miss most about New Mexico and Albuquerque?
I think my family, miss them, but other than that, just the food.
Yeah.
I miss sopapillas, which no one seems to know about up here.
I have no idea what that is.
No, it's just like a deep fried bread and green chili. So.
Okay. You're right here on camera, big time, show right here. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Definitely my little sister, Juliana. Hello, I love you. And then just my family and friends back home, my grandparents. Thanks for supporting me all the way up through here. And then just the rest of Minot State athletics.
All right, well, that's all the time we have today. Gemma, thanks for joining us on the show today. Stay tuned next week when we have 2 more student athletes and Coach Hughes once again on Beaver Inside Access.